Christmas is meant to be a time of warmth, light and celebration, but here in the northwest of England, the festive season carries something darker, from ghostly figures haunting ancient churches, to wartime spirits frozen in the glow of falling bombs. Tonight, we journey through 5 chilling Christmas folklore tales: the ghost of St Anne's Church in Manchester, the phantom lantern of Preston, the Christmas Blitz of Sale, the Jilted Governess of Blackburn, and the restless spirit of Wycoller Hall. So, dim the lights, settle in, and prepare for 5 Christmas ghost stories from the northwest of England.
Welcome to Mysterious Lore. The Christmas Blitz.
So we're back in Sale today for the Christmas Blitz of 1940, where Sale got hit quite badly between the 23rd and 24th of December that year. The town hall itself got hit, and for years there was glowing lights as though the incendiaries were still going off. The faint haunting of the eerie shelter sirens could still be heard decades after the war had finished. Every Christmas for years, residents of the area could still hear the explosions and the bombs going off. This was a history and a mystery deep into the nation's hearts.
The Jilted Governess.
This hotel is haunted by a French governor called Lucette. She was due to get married here at the hotel, and in 1778 her husband-to-be jilted her at the altar. She threw herself off a bridge and has haunted here ever since. Especially Christmas Day, she's been seen quite a lot, but she can be seen walking the building and the grounds any time of the year.
The ghost of Wycoller Hall.
We're at Wycoller Hall now, where, as you can see, it's now ruins. Back in the day, every Christmas since, there was a lady in black. She was due to be betrothed to a Colne heir here in the hall. Unfortunately, due to mishaps, the bride never got to wed, and she's been seen walking the halls. Rumours are she was that upset, she walked the halls and just disappeared. No one knows whether she took her life or found somewhere else. However, the halls still hold on to that secret, and every Christmas the lights can be seen from the windows that are obviously now ruins. Rumours have it that she's still waiting for her long lost love, wondering where he is.
The ghost of St. Anne's Church.
On Christmas Eve, there's a story of the Grey Lady who appears here at St. Anne's Church. She is seen as the bells toll and the crowds have disappeared. On an evening during the Christmas carol services at Christmas Eve, she joins the congregation, only disappearing once the bells have finished their toll. Witnesses describe seeing a lady dressed all in grey walking the pews as the congregation is leaving. People have attempted to talk to her, but there is no acknowledgement. She just disappears. People say that she could be a plague victim, remembering her loved ones. Others say it's the Christmas spirit that brings her back, just in a time of remembrance and thanksgiving.
The Phantom Lantern.
Long ago, when Preston was still a market town wrapped in smoke and stone, the river Ribble froze so hard in winter that carts dared cross it, and Christmas came not with lights but with shadows. On Christmas Eve, the bells of St. John's Minster would toll low and slow, warning folk to be safe and home before nightfall. When the frost settled thick on the riverbanks, a lantern was said to appear. They called it the Ribble Light. Old fishermen swore that just as midnight neared, a single lantern would glow along the water's edge. It burned steady and warm, swinging as if it carried by an unseen hand. Any traveller lost in fog or snow who followed it would feel hope rise in their chest. The promise of shelter, fire and food. But the elders warned, never cross the river after the 12th bell. The tale goes that many winters before, a poor ferryman named Elias Ward worked the Ribble through ice and flood alike. One Christmas Eve, a sudden storm swept down from the moors. A mother and child were stranded on the far bank, begging to be taken across. Elias did not hesitate. Though the ice cracked like gunshot beneath his boat, he reached the far side and wrapped the child in his own coat. He set his lantern at the prow to guide them home, but halfway back the river broke open and the boat was lost, and so was Elias. Though the mother and child were found alive at dawn, warm and dry upon the Preston shore. They said Elias had walked them across the frozen river, lantern held high. From that year on, the Ribble Light appeared each Christmas Eve. It never led the greedy or the drunk, only those cold, lost or desperate. And when the bells finished tolling, the lantern would fade, as if dipped beneath the dark water. Some say Elias still walks the riverbanks, bound by kindness rather than sorrow. Others claim the light is the river's own memory, glowing once a year in thanks. Even now on Christmas nights, when frost silvers the park and the Ribble runs back and slow, locals say you might glimpse a soft golden glow near the water, and if you do, say a prayer and turn for home, and be grateful you were never meant to follow. It was 1940, Christmas Day. Was it Christmas Eve? Sorry. Hang on, stop it. That are obviously now ruins. Okay, so we're now at a hotel called... Hang on.
Merry Christmas from Mysterious Lore UK.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like what you've seen, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. If you've been to any of these places and have your own experiences, or there's somewhere that you'd like us to go and tell a story of, leave it in the comments and we can have a look at it. Thank you.